And good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Music for Gaming. All the gaming of those other streams, but none of the music. I hope you're having a fabulous day today. It is Thursday. I'm glad I got back in time to stream. You know, I was out, had to take one of my kids to get eye exams. You know, it's the whole parenting thing that comes up on occasion. So, yeah, it was good. Got back just like 5 minutes ago. So, just enough time to throw a couple of wontons in the mouth, you know, because food is a good thing. And yeah, so we'll get into this. Before we do, though, I do want to uh, remind everybody I am streaming today for COVID-19 relief. You can see there's the link over there, bit.ly/MFG COVID-19. That will take you to the Tiltify page. And the address will drop in the chat periodically as well. Direct Relief is providing protective equipment for healthcare workers and hospitals and all that stuff. So, you know, masks, right? Because masks are a good thing. Gloves, all that good stuff. So if you can help out with that, that would be awesome. And any donation of $5 or more, I will eat one of these extreme sour warheads that's behind me. So that will be amusing. All right, so let's get into the gameplay. And get in here, we'll play a little Minecraft. And what I'm going to do today is probably sleep a few times. It happens, you know, it gets dark out, you gotta sleep. All right, so what I'm going to do is, so I was working on a beach party, of course, yesterday. Right, so the beach party's there, and it's all fun and exciting and stuff. But I thought what would be good would be to do a little something about this village, right? It's a pretty typical Minecraftian village because it just spawned that way. So I thought it would be good to do would be to get in here and maybe, you know, give this a little bit of a boost, right? Let's beautify this village here just a bit, right? Seems like a thing to do. So let's take a quick tour of this village, right? We got your typical little shack thing going here and here, and actually these three as well. If you remember a couple of it was last week, right? They've got these little shacks, and last week I came in and gave them a bit of a basement, right? So you come in, you've got some nice underwater passages here. In fact, I should probably clean out some of that dirt just to make these. You get, you know, better views looking out at the river there, right? So this, you got this going on. So I thought it'd be fun to connect those, right? So they're all connected on this pier. They've got this hydroponics going on here, right? These farms just sort of spawned out in the middle of the river. Actually ended up kind of blocking the river, really, on this side. On the back side, yeah, right, you've got this little stretch, and then it's blocked over there. So you got this nice little peaceful area, I suppose. Right, so that definitely needs an improvement. And then the other part of this village comes up this way. Got the wishing well going on here, and then you've got this sort of this little area, this little library thing going on here, and these two little huts going this way. So I'm gonna do a little bit of working on that, you know, and eventually got a couple things that are going to happen here. Eventually, I think I'm going to want to maybe add a little bit of something over here. Now, maybe all I add is a couple of job sites. Add a compost bin or something over this way. Possibly replace one of these farms with an animal pen, something like that. But I definitely need a little bit of something to connect this side, which you and I can look at this and say, oh, this is obviously part of that village. The villagers disagree. So a little bit of something to pull the AI that says, hey, this village and this stuff actually is all part of the same community and, stuff. Plus, it means then the villagers will get to wander over this way and enjoy themselves at the beach, right? Which is really the important thing, right? If the villagers can't enjoy a beach party, then what's the point of having a beach party, right? So that's the plan. Now, what's fun about this village actually is follow some of these roads here, like this one, this cute little path, and it meanders this way, and it goes nowhere. There is nothing over here. There's no building or anything, just a river, which is fine. So I think there's some room for this village to grow a little bit and grow along the side of this river. So I'll be looking at that. Plus, you come over this way. Same type of deal, right? Now, this road has some problems, right? It just sort of caved in, and they tried patching it, but yeah, it just is weird. And then it sort of ends up over this way. They tried. Heck, you can't even get all the way down this road because it's... There we go. Now you can at least walk down the path and fall off the dock into the pool of... I'm sure it's very fresh and not stagnant at all. Yeah. So yeah, that's... So you got that going on. Smack that grass because, Now, over this way, obviously there's a hill. Got some kind of little river. There's jungle on that side of the river. There's a cow. And there's this cave. Now, I've caught the villagers sneaking into this cave here before. I think they're coming in here just to, I don't know, be silly or something. I don't know. I don't get it. Okay. So that's going to be the plan. I think what I'm going to need to do first of all, and it's a really simple thing to do first, is actually come over here and get my boxes of stuff. Right? I mean, you would think that I would, remember to do stuff. Oh, remember that villager I cured yesterday? He done growed up. Yep, he grew up, and he decided to be a fisherman. Apparently, the barrels I put here were more interesting than the smoker that's back there. So, that's a thing. I need to decorate these rooms a little bit. I created them, put some walls up, but they are definitely bare. All right. I also decided to plant some flowers in the planters out here. I figured that was probably wise. All right. So let's meander out here and see what I'm going to do. What can I do to make this village a little prettier. Now, I'm going to set myself a couple of ground rules because it seems reasonable. The first ground rule here is that I don't want to totally replace or just tear down any of these houses. Okay? Right? I'm just going to update and expand and just beautify, not tear down and replace. Okay? Now, that doesn't mean I won't replace wall. Yeah, well, it doesn't mean I won't tear down and replace, but it doesn't mean I'm not going to replace some of the walls. I won't replace some of the stuff. But basically, I'm not going to totally tear down the village and build it anew. Okay, that's part of the rule. It's not really a hard and fast rule, but it'll be a partial rule anyway. So yeah. So let's see, where do I want to get started here? So let's throw the packages down here, my boxes of stuff, and reset my project. All right, now the first thing I want to do, I think, is I want to grab some logs. Now, I don't think I want to... I do want to maybe bring some of that Germanic style over this way, but not here. I think over here I want to do a little bit different, but kind of sort of the same, but also different. All right, so let's drop off those logs. And I think what I want to do here is... I think I want to get some... I think I want to get some jungle logs? Yeah, I think some jungle. All right, so let's hop back here. Now, I happen to have, not in that particular barrel, also not in that one, but a whole slew of jungle logs. Also, I don't think I need this leather right now. Go put it back in the leather box. Because over here goes up. It's not that box. Piece away. Got a bunch of raw beef because I thought, oh, let me try hitting some of these cows with the sword and see if they drop a head. They didn't, so it was sad. Right, absolutely, on time and not ahead. It's. Also, I discovered a problem which some of you wise and knowledgeable people already noticed. So, I've got this lovely nether portal, and on occasion, a zombie pigman wanders out of that portal and makes his way up into the kill box. Minor problem with the kill box is that it spits fire, and apparently zombie pigmen are, like, immune to lava, which I was not aware. So they just sit there, roasting in the lava, and not particularly caring. Now, I don't know if you can drown in lava. That would be awesome and weird and cool, but also Nasser for that host. Thank you so much. All right, so let's see. So I've got some jungle. Now what I want to do, or at least how I want to start this, is I'm going to take these three houses. 1, 2, 3. Uno, dos, tres. And I think what I want to do is I want to spread them, or not spread them out, but I think I want to join them into a single building. So it's going to look like here we go. 3 legs coming down, almost like a cricket post, for those of you who are aware of cricket. So those are going to come down, and then I'm going to have a house of sorts that sits on top of this. Okay? All right. Well, No, that's not at all where I want that to go. So let's see. How far out do I want this to stick? Now, what I could do... Let's see. Is if it covers... This... I mean, it could cover this whole thing. Actually be a cool little walkway. That would be fun. Which means this would stick out... 2... Well, 3 to cover the entire walkway. Okay. Which I can go with that. That would be a thing. Yeah, so 2, 3. Right, and then on the sides here, maybe not stick out quite as far. So maybe just come out a couple. I'll see what it looks like as it grows. But all right. So now the reason I stuck that there is I want to take these logs and I want to put them in like this. Okay. Well, that was not right. I mean, not even slightly. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to spread this out this way. I mean, the villager's going to sit there and look at me like, what the heck are you doing, man? I have apparently run out of walkway. Which is, you know, a definite problem. Okay, so let's just give myself a little path up there. Now, one of the problems this particular village has on occasion is the villagers will come up this ladder and then they'll forget how to get down. And then they just sort of live up here. Alright. So let's grow this out this way now. Alright, so this would be 2. Alright, that's not too bad. I can deal with that. And then this would be potentially growing out along that side. So yeah. So let's see if I can get this over that way. Now, this is always the question, which way I want the connecting log to face, but so for now, I'm not going to ask, or not going to solve that problem right now. I'm just going to kick this out this way. Now, like every good homeowner, they're coming out to watch the progress. You know, how you doing? All that sort of thing. What you doing to my house? I didn't hire you. Why are you building on it? You know, those types of questions, which are valid. I think if someone were to just suddenly come over to my house and start connecting it with my neighbors, I might have a few questions for them.
As long as we wouldn't have to pay for it, I wouldn't complain too much.
You know, there's certain advantages to not having to pay for it. You know, definitely. I already connected their houses anyway, you know, through their basement water stuff, so. All right, now I have no idea what sort of floor I'm going to have coming across here, right?
Maybe some concrete.
Okay, concrete. But what color concretes? It's always the important question, right?
Or maybe some basic terracotta. Rather than the glazed terracotta.
Oh, you know what? Jumping. Jumping is good. I should try that one of these days. Just some plain brown terracotta.
Maybe some white or something.
That might be interesting. All right. Yes, I'm flying. I admit it. I wasn't going to, but I got tired of trying to figure out how I was going to get up there. And jumping is hard, so we'll just extend this out. So just some like white terracotta. That's
Because the white terracotta turns a nice, lovely shade of pink. Kind of a light pink.
okay. So, right. So just dye it white and go, huh? That's definitely a possibility.
It's been a while since I've worked with it, so I don't really know how it works, but...
Right. I'm gonna slap a couple of torches up there. Hey, hologram. Welcome. Glad you could join us again here. Hope you're having a fabulous day. All right, so I'm just going to light up around here just to keep it a little bit, you know, reasonably safe, right? That's the idea. All right, so let's sleep. So some white terracotta. I know there's terracotta over in the quarry. I don't know if there's white or if I'm going to have to dye it. And, you know, I don't like to dye it. I like eating too much. All right. All right. Did I get this all in the right? Yeah, 1, 2, and then the thing. 1, 2, and then the thing. All right. Sweet. So that's going to be the upper deck. And it's going to overhang here, and that's just fine. That's what I'm looking for. And, okay. It almost looks like it's got a sombrero. Not quite the look I'm going for, but, you know. Oh, it's that hologram. Thank you so much for that follow. Appreciate that. And, the villagers are trying to make more villagers, but I think no. They're not quite seeing all of the beds that are in town, so they're... So sadly, their love is cranky. Okay. Anyway, so meanwhile, while they do stuff... Alright, so let's jump to the quarry. Warp quarry. Haha! Now let's see. Some more terracotta. Alright, these three. Okay, so that's... Oh, yes, I can just fill it with white. You know what would be really awesome, though? Would be my other pickaxe. So let's put the silk touch away. Let's grab the hammer. Also, maybe drop off some of this other stuff that I'm not going to need right offhand. 'Cause it's in the way. Hey, Sprite, welcome. We're having a fabulous day. So great to see you back here. All right, so let's warp to the quarry and pick up some white terracotta. Yeah, because you're right. It's that sort of pink. That might work. That might work. So... just pound my way through the all of the glorious terracotta. There will be. So that joke was going to go in a weird place. I think I will just not go there. Okay, so but yeah, this might be good. Yeah, lots of sand and gravel. That's one of the things. I was in the quarry not too long ago just to get some glass. And yeah, it was... Of course, then I put all of it in my furnace. So turns out my auto furnace is awesome, but I can back it up if I'm not careful. It'll just... because it takes time to cook, unsurprisingly. All right, that'll work. Pick up this stuff because I don't need that much terracotta. All right, and empty the room because, you know, it's polite. All right, back. project. There we go. Well, you know, my problem. So what I did, and it didn't actually back up. So what I can do is I can fill this box, this chest with stuff, and it dumps out into these furnaces, and they cook, and it's wonderful. But if this box is empty, and this hopper still has stuff in it, the hopper will stop. I had to put in a manual override here to so the cart would keep running. It works. Anyway. I mean, it's only 7 furnaces anyway, but, you know, yeah, go with it. Alright, so pink, it's officially, it's white terracotta. So how's it going there, Panda? Alright, so we'll just take this. You know, that's not where that goes. Same there. Okay, so just let's keep this going. Now, oh, that's right. White, when you glaze it, turns yellow. That's right. I mean, it's still white, but it has like sunshine and stuff on it. So, all right. So go ahead and whip this around just like that. Okay, now I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with this roof. I mean, I'll probably remove the roof as part of the new building here. But oh, that's true. I haven't been over there to see what you're digging over there. I'll have to do that one of these days. I took a break from Minecraft a little bit. I'm on vacation, so you know, it's like what am I going to do to spend my time right now, right? And the Epic Game Store had Civ 6 on sale for free a couple of weeks ago. So I picked up Civ 6. And that ate up like all of my time. Civilization will do that to you. And they just put Ark Survival Evolved on their free games this week. So we have to be checking that out too. All right. You know, of course, now I'm looking at that jungle wood, thinking of trying to decide if I actually want to leave it. Ah, you have Ark on Steam? Nice. Yeah. You know, I've got a... Uh-oh. Well, that's not quite how that was supposed to go. We'll just sort of meander our way. I probably should... And I don't think I'll do it right now, but I probably should... you know, give them a sidewalk or wrap this porch all the way around, you know? Anyway, as I was trying to say, is I've got all this jungle wood. I was kind of wondering if maybe I should strip it. You know, and that may or may not work. I don't know. Have to play with it. Okay. But yeah, it'll be fun too to also grow the village just a little bit so I can get the villagers over there to enjoy the beach party I set up yesterday. All right. Sweet. Well, what's especially nice here is they no longer need... Oops. They no longer need the fence post here, so... It's now safe. They're not going to fall off the edge. Okay. So, I'm going to go and take this. Well, you know, it's not as if they need the roof of their house here anyway, it's all viney in there and stuff anyway. So this is definitely a house that has problems. See, this is why I needed to come in. Okay, so here's the next question. What do I want to do with the floor? Now, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Just drop a torch there in the middle. Now this is closer together. This one's 4 together. Because they could not be kind enough and put their houses like equidistant apart. So all right. So let's take a look. I should probably also slap a couple of torches down here just to keep a little bit of light going on over here, something like that. Just a little bit, you know. Okay, it looks a little bit less like a sombrero.
A little bit.
Mushrooms. Giant mushrooms. Like the brown ones. That's what this house needs. All right. So, the $24,000 question. Do I what? Mushroom scented deodorant. You know, I don't know if that would sell well. But then again, I don't like mushrooms, you know, so maybe if you get a nice mushroom casserole scented deodorant, I don't know. That would be weird. Okay, so let's see. Do I have brown mushrooms?
There's some at the top.
Aha. Yes. Yes, I do. Was that? No, actually, that was my kids are over here watching. My daughter and 2 of my daughters and my son. All right, now, I'm gonna need some bone meal. Da-da-da! Oh yeah, so Satan Sprite in the chat is waving at you guys. So
I'm waving too.
Okay. There you go. Just waving back. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So now the kids are doing the wave over on the couch. You know, it's. See, this is one of those things. I always wonder. You know, my kids picked up my sense of humor, and I don't know if I should be happy or very, very scared. All right. So, you know, I can just actually beam over there. Okay. So, here's the next question. So I just Mary Poppins my way up here. Let's see. Do I want to embed the... Yeah. Now, you can just put it on a piece of dirt and slap it with the bone meal, right? Okay. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, we'll put it there. Right. We'll just slap a torch there for a minute. 2, 3. Yeah. I can count. It's a thing. Oh, yeah. You know, it is kind of fun, though, getting all the puns and the dad jokes thrown back at me. 2, 3, 4, 5. That one. Right? Did I count correctly? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I didn't. It's this one here, I think. There. Okay, so... Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hello. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, awesome. And I should probably slap one down here in the middle, too, huh? Now, as I said, these houses were different sizes, but this one is smaller than that one over there, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Fine. All dirt. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, that wasn't right. Okay. Let's try this again. So from that mushroom, or what will be a mushroom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I need to move this block over there. So that's 8. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Put it in the middle of the house. Exactly. So take that out. And, oh, you know, actually, I think what I want to do is, I was being a goofy clown. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Oh, yes, of course. Yeah, why smile when you can be silly? Absolutely. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these mushrooms up one block so that I can put a different ceiling underneath them. Oh, right, and it's too bright out. I have to plant them at night. Oh yeah, absolutely. And it's fun. It is hilarious. The kids get going and they get silly, and it's funny. You know, my 2 older kids have moved out already, and they took a lot of fun with them because they were also funny. One was more of a quiet humor, and the other one was just ridiculous. And it's just great. So, all right. So this is gonna have to wait until nightfall to plant. Plants. All right. So I think what I'm going to do. Actually, this could be interesting. I may want to do a little bit of shaping and stuff, though. So the houses are different sizes, they're further apart, all that stuff. So I think what I want to do. Well, no, I guess they were about the same. All right, well, that's fine. We'll just figure something out there. Anyway, so the mushrooms are going to go. I'll hit them with bone meal so we get giant mushrooms. How tall do they go? Do I?
It really depends.
I'm just thinking that maybe I need to have them be a little taller so I have room to put a building here. Okay, apparently I've my own, I don't want to say carelessness, but close enough, has decided for me these logs go this way. The other side did this, I'll do it here too. Now, what to do? I think what I want to do is I want to bring some stuff up, but I'm not going to put it in the corner. I'm going to start here. And let's do... Well, the walls are currently cobblestone. Well, actually, they're not. They're oak and cobblestone over there. But what if I were to do... I could do more cobblestone, which would be fine. But there's a lot of that going around, so it wouldn't be a bad thing. Where did I put my boxes? There they are. I found you. You're here. You're lacking in cobblestone. You know, you ever have that? You know, no project is complete without at least 3 trips to the hardware store. And that is absolutely true here. So, all right. You know, I should label a few more of these boxes. I'm not going to, but I really should. All right. So let's take some cobblestone. All right. And hop back up here. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up the start of walls here. Wow, I am really bad. This whole moving and jumping at the same time. Just not getting the groove of how that's supposed to work. Okay, so... Again, I am the king of placing torches where I'm eventually going to just randomly put stuff there and they're just in the way. As opposed to, like, here where I use them to mark stuff. Alright, so that's... Those actually will need to go up one more block, I think. But that's a thing. So I want to take these... Okay. And let's bring them up again. Yeah. Let's make those 3 tall as well. And I'll start the mushrooms on top of that. Now, if I need to, I suppose I could grow some more and get some more mushroom stem or something and bring it down, but we'll start there. Okay. Next question. Oh, community doing as far as, COVID. We're in phase 2. Nice. So we're basically the same place you are. Most of the stores are mostly open. Like I just took my son to get an eye exam. They were open. You did have to wear a mask. And so that's not a big deal. Of course, grocery stores, Walmart, those have been open for a while. Some restaurants are starting to open up with restrictions. There's a really good burger place in town. They're still doing takeout only. And they've said they're going to do takeout only until there's a vaccine. Which is fine. Others are starting to open up more. So yeah, it's a little hit or miss. But yeah, a lot of the stores are starting to open up again. Most of them are requiring masks. And we've got our handmade masks. This one is fun. This is what my wife made for me. Let me so we can get this guy on. And gives me a good Darth Vader look. You know what I mean? So that's all sorts of fun. Gives me special feelings when I walk into a place with that mask and my wraparound sunglasses. Oh, good. The sun is setting, so I will soon be able to plant these mushrooms. I might have to take out these torches here first too, but we'll see. We'll let the sun set a little bit more. Yeah, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to put these, right, I've got these on the corners, and what I might do is take some wooden fence up the middle, right? Probably some wooden fence. Maybe acacia, which I think might be good. That nice bright red. All right. I don't think... What's the deal with mushrooms? All right. Hang on. I don't plant mushrooms often, so... All right. Mincreaft plant mushroom. Oh, you got to use mycelium. Fiddle muffins. Do we have mycelium in the quarry? I thought I saw... Oh, I don't have my silk touch. Hang on. Silk touch. So much silk touch. Now let's go to the quarry now. Okay. Oh, there's Sprite. How you doing? All right. let's see. I thought I saw some... There, right over there. That looks mycelium-ish. My fingers don't work. Yes. Oh, that's podzol. That's not mycelium. We might not have any. Well, that would be highly annoying. It's like, Manta.
It might work because there are several different grasses that work really well for growing mushrooms. Those are the only ones you can grow mushrooms
That
on.
might work. Now, Sprite's decided to run out. She may go get some for me. But dirt, mushroom, back in the back. So let's see these two. Oh, and heck, if the quarry has actual mushroom, you know, it'll be... Yeah, that might be sufficient anyway, but... Okay, so that's not it. That's diorite and obsidian. That's soul sand, which is, you know, nice, but... Okay. And this is... Yep, that is in fact mushroom. Okay, that's just... Future stuff, what is it? That's just dirt. Okay, Awesome. Awesome, thank you so much, Sprite. I appreciate that. You are a wonderful human being. And not just because you gave me dirt. Alright. Let's get up here. Alright, so... Let's do this. Now, sadly, I think they changed the way mycelium spreads. It used to just spread anywhere you used it. Now, I think you have to be in a mushroom biome. Because that was definitely an issue I had. Oh, hello. You need to... You know, the cranky neighbors, you know. Okay, there we go. So let's... Because I had a build once... Now, this was on PS4. I do. Oh, you're right, I do. But they'll be on pods, or they'll be on the mycelium, so I think they'll be okay.
Except they can only be in... I don't know.
Well, if not, then they just won't plant, and then I'll... There we go. Alright, so let's slap them with that magic bone meal stuff. Yeah. Alright. There we go. Just another magic mushroom. Okay, one of these things is not like the others. Whale friends, of all of the ones to be the wrong size, that would have been the not the one to be taller. Oh look, baby villager, awesome. You know, the middle one would have been great. But the one end one, all right, well that's fine. It's fine. Fine, totally. Nothing at all wrong with that.
You can make it work.
Yeah. Yeah, somehow we'll figure out something. Okay, now. Actually, you know what would be kind of fun? Is let's slide over here. Not in the jungle, I think, but I don't know where that villager's going. Maybe the fishing's better over there. I don't know. But,
Maybe he's playing hide and seek.
That's it. Playing hide and seek. I don't think this is an island. Maybe it is. Ah, there's a parrot. This actually kind of is an island over here. Awesome. Okay. So if this is an island... Now, it said that no man is an island, but... You know, we'll see. And now, I'm not convinced this mycelium is actually going to spread here. Because last time I tried doing this, it wouldn't spread at all. It would only spread if you're in a mushroom biome. But we shall see. One can only hope. We can sit here and watch the grass grow. Or not. Okay, so moving on. That's right. We will be conducting science today. Oh, speaking of science, which is also very cool. Mixer has finally caught up to Twitch, at least in the minor aspect of they now allow people to do clips of videos. So right now I have it set up for regular viewers, which is anyone who is Mixer level 20 or higher can create clips of the channel, so or of the stream while I'm live. So yes, that is cool and exciting. I haven't tested it. I mean, let's see what happens. What if I push this button? And okay. It definitely sent a clip. Okay. So there in fact, that happens. Yeah, it doesn't quite include you yet, Sprite. You're at, you're at level 12, so. Soon. Okay. But, anyway, so that's cool. I'll have to jump over there and see if that actually worked. Okay, now I'm curious. All right. Did you work? Are you being clippy? Not like the special paper clip that helped. Yes! Haha! It did work. That makes me happy. Okay, cool. You know, sometimes it's the little things in life. Hello. Okay, so. Yeah, but it doesn't take much. So you hang around a little bit. Also, spending sparks and stuff speed up that leveling process. All right, now what was I going to do for the walls? I have no idea. I am lacking in clue. Let's see. Now what I could do is I could just whip out the diorite. But that's going to be a little... The diorite's not going to work as well with the cobblestone. So I could just use oak. Right? Because that's what this whole building is sort of like anyway, right? Right, I could just slap some oak down here. Okay, let's get the axe out of the offhand here and also randomly throw cobblestone around just because. Though actually that would be an interesting thing too. Would be whoa. Yeah, it okay then. Well, thank you, Streamlabs, for being aggressive with that link. All right. Well, yeah, I think I'll just go with oak, which will work just fine. I should have taken a look at what that peeled log looked like before I ripped it out, but just to see if I wanted to stick with it or not, but we'll go with it. All right, so just old school Clippy anyway. Yeah, that's about it. I don't think it would have shown up in the chat anyway, Mixer being the way it is. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to need a lot more oak than I have. Fortunately, I think I have a bunch back in my base. So That's not a huge problem. I do have a little bit here anyway. Hello, little one. How is your day? You are going to grow up big and strong. There will be things for your future. Oops, that's wrong. Okay, now I think what I should do, right? So I'm just slapping this oak down here anyway. But I think what I'm going to do is in a couple of places here, especially on these long ends, I'm going to actually carve out some of this wood and give this building a little bit of shape. Drop some more cobblestone in, right? You know, something along those lines. Also, let's throw a few torches up here again now that my mushrooms are up there doing mushroomy things. That's it. You know, all of the Well, there's a decided lack of oak in my hand. That's okay. Alright, so we'll get that going. Now, I'm not entirely sure what else is going to happen, but there will be something. Alright, let's go grab some more oak. Which I believe, yep, right there. In that convenient box. Put the mycelium in the junk drawer, because nothing goes in a junk drawer better than a good mushroom soil. You know, mushroom soils, I've seen my junk drawer. I would not be at all surprised if mushrooms could grow in there. Okay, so let's go ahead and go ahead and just grab a little bit of this. Now, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick with the 3-block high rooms. So I'm going to go ahead and run this across this way. Maybe. Right, just run that right across there like that. All right, now on these sides here, the short sides, I probably won't do much. I'll probably just leave them open. They'll do their thing. It'll be great. On the long sides, as I said, I'm going to cut out and do some other stuff here. So it'll be fine. All right, so we'll just go ahead and do this. Now, what I might do, actually what I might do will depend very greatly on whether or not this mycelium spreads. Because what would be really cool would be to have a mushroom farm on top of the house. Because, you know, why the heck not? Right, you know, I've got... Now that mycelium is not spreading over there. Yeah, it used to spread no matter where it was. But I think because we're not in a mushroom biome, it doesn't spread anymore.
It might be because it's surrounded by grass instead of plain dirt.
Could be. Could be. I mean, it does make sense exactly there. But, let's just one of these things is not like the other. Let's I watched enough Sesame Street, right, to know that one of those things is not like the other. It's wrong, and you have to point it out and laugh. Right? Isn't that how that works? All right. Give that a chance to spread. Or not. It could possibly not spread. Sort of like really cold butter. Eee-yahoy! Well, that wasn't good. See, this is what I get for trying to spread mycelium. It kicks me out of the server. And that, my friends, is bad. All right. Yeah. All right. Hey, I'm back. Woohoo! Hey. Yeah, Sprite got kicked too. So yeah, we're on the same server. So yes, it grew grass and not mycelium, which is weird. But actually, no, the grass is what I expect to happen. The mycelium would be cool, but not happening. So, well, there's a hole in the middle of the sea. There's a hole in the middle of the sea. Which is also true, but it also has a notch in the middle of the sea as well. You know, an O. There's a hole in the middle of the O, right? You would think that would be how you teach kids, but no. Apparently there's a hole in the middle of the sea, and that's just confusing. Okay, so we'll just... Oh, hey. Let's turn fly back on. Yes. Yes, friends, I can fly. All right, so... All right, so this is going to happen up here. I do need some flavor of roof. I suppose what I could do is just come back here with the jungle. And, or actually, let's grab some cobble here. Cobble? No. I should come see your build. All right. Give me just a moment. All right, so let's see. Let's see. How does this? TP ask. All right, so here I come. Here I come to see your build. Ta-da. Well, that is in fact large. I recognize large. That would definitely be it. Ah! Okay. Now I'm grateful I have flight. Yep, that would be big. All right. See? I don't have patience to do this. You know? I just don't. But that looks cool anyway. Awesome. All right. So now, what the heck am I doing? I'm coming up here. And I think... Okay. Let's do the... I'm actually going to bring the logs. Yep, that would do it. At least we have the quarry. That's one of the things I love about this server. This is a very, very builder-friendly server, and I love it. You know, it's one of the goals on the Patreon that yeah, it's one of the goals on the Patreon. If I get enough people subscribing, you know, various levels, I will set up a server for my Patreon subs, and that's definitely one of those things I'm going to copy. Is I'm going to figure out how to do the quarries and stuff because it's just too freaking useful to me. Okay, come on. I can do it. I can do it. I can sort of do it. All right, so take that out. Yep, if I get to that point, that would be absolutely awesome. I may have to definitely hit you up on that. But that is almost wow. You know, I should maybe, you know, crouch on this log to keep from falling off. It's a thing I have learned to do on occasion. Forget to do often, but some more jungle. Grab grab some more logs. Well, no. I don't need all that wool right now. Also, I probably done with the mushrooms. Yeah. Oh yeah, it is so awesome, all that stuff. I mean, I started in Minecraft just on PS4, right? Which has now been migrated Bedrock Edition, all that stuff. Really limited compared to what happens in the Java edition. And I can only imagine some of the stuff I would have done had I gotten into some of that. Of course, I'm also a programmer. It probably would have frustrated the heck out of me, some of this stuff, but... Okay. Alright, so that's going to go there. Now, what I absolutely could do is come back here with some more terracotta. Yes, friends. Yes, friends, we are gonna cotta the terra. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I think that's gonna work. I could do glazed, but I think this is... actually, what I'll do is I'll do this in plain and do some highlights with glazed terracotta. I think that's going to be the way to go here. Because some of those squares and things are just going to be... I think it would just be fun looking. Right? It's one of my favorite quotes. There's a guy who was asked how he kept his sense of humor. He says, well, I grew up funny looking. You know? All right, so let's see. I think I put all of the terracotta back. Whoops. I think I put it back in the base, which would not surprise me. That's where it would go. Yeah. Yeah, I was sort of resistant. Actually, I've been on record of being resistant to jumping over to a full Java server rather than the Realm that Manda started with. That was the wrong place. I recognize this, and this is absolutely not my home. But I am so happy with all this fun stuff that's here that I have been proven wrong. All right, grab that stuff. So, and I am... You know, have you ever had the feeling that you wanted to go, still had the feeling that you wanted to stay? Start to go, change your mind. Start to go again, change your mind again. I can't do a good Jimmy Durante impression, so I don't think anybody can do a good Jimmy Durante impression. I don't think such things exist. It's only bad Jimmy Durante impressions. Yeah. Well, I only used the 3. But yeah, all that stuff, wouldn't have been able to do it, so yeah, I'm happy with it. All right, so, you know, again, the farmers. Now, would you call that a dell? And if so, would the farmers be in the dell? I don't think so. Okay. Actually, you know what? Since the mycelium is not growing over there, which, again, I wasn't particularly expecting him to do so, but I think what I'm going to have to do is turn that into a park. Right? That is absolutely a place that's going to need a water feature and all sorts of, you know, decorative fruit bats. Why did my mind want to go there? Decorative fruit bats. All right. Well, okay. I suppose it's like decorative Fruit Loops, but that's, you know...
It's also weird.
Also, absolutely. Though, when I was growing up, we used to do Cheerio strings for the Christmas tree. Because that was back when your decorations were all edible for some reason. Popcorn strings, Cheerio strings, all that stuff. And yeah, Fruit Loops would have been great because, hey, they would have been bright and colorful. All right. So yeah, that's, and then there's a cave right there that goes down under that pond. If I get sort of a decorative staircase going down, maybe a do not enter sign, something like that, it could be great. A donut enter. Okay. Yes. Just in case I need a place just for donuts. Which, you know, it's totally a thing. You know?
You make me sad.
All right. Let's try this again. I had to scroll over, play my random dumb sound. Okay. Okay. Yo, I'm returned. Awesome. That is so great and exciting. It's exciting and great. And also, I don't know why I'm doing this stupid voice. Sometimes you just have to do the stupid voice. It's like a law. Okay, so I'll just get this through here. You know, it's one of those things. I've looked back at my life. It's like, what would have been alternate career paths that, if had I known that they existed, I would have potentially considered. Voice actor would have been one of them. Of course, that requires actual talent, which I'm not entirely sure I have, but that would have been fun. Just, what if Spider-Man lost all his powers but still like jump building to building? I think what you would get would be a stain on the asphalt. Yeah, somebody would need a mop. Computer parkour. Yeah, well, yes, of course. Okay. We'll just get this going right here. Yes, rebab. Alright, so we've got all sorts of good stuff going on here. Yeah, but it's weird, you know. It's like how I got into computers. I grew up playing computer games, my Commodore 64, obviously the Atari, Nintendo, you know, my old, you know, my early DOS machine, that type of stuff. Never once did I think that, oh, hey, maybe I could get a job doing this. I didn't know that, you know, people actually got paid to do stuff like that. That was just weird. Speaking of weird, this building is getting all sorts of weird. You know, I think I'm going to have to do something fun with these huts down here. I don't know what. What I might have to do is maybe turn them into like red mushrooms. Red mushroom, you know, the spotted blocks underneath this. Because, yes, of course, because why not?
Because they're already mushrooms.
Yes, they are mushrooms. You are absolutely correct. So, okay. Do I still have my Silk Touch pickaxe? I do indeed. Except I have a better Silk Touch pickaxe for mushrooms. Also, let's drop off some of this placeholder stuff, right? Right, like the scaffolding. All right, and let's get the pillow hammer. The pillow hammer will All right, so warp to the quarry. All right, to the quarry. Now the mushrooms are way in the back. Okay, cool. One of these buttons is run. That would be the run button. Now I've realized when I remapped my buttons, I made it a little tougher to sprint and jump at the same time. So I may have to rethink my life choices. Ah, there they are. Yes, they are. All right. Yes. When you are worthy. Let's see. Red mushroom block. Stems. Or brown mushroom. Okay. Well, let's start with the red. Okay, yeah. I do have... Well, that's not nice.
Yeah, probably like shears.
Oh, no, it works fine.
Yeah, like hammer shears or something like that.
Well, unfortunately, my hammer, which should be collecting 3x3 blocks, does not work on mushrooms. So, that's sad. It gives me sad feelings deep down inside. But, you know, I am getting all the mushroom blocks anyway, so... Apparently, mushroom blocks are not worthy. So, you know... Sometimes you just have to deal with it. Alright. Fortunately, this will be great. So, I'll get some red mushroom blocks, right? And let's see, what else would be... I'll have to think about doing some stems and stuff too. Yeah, if they can be added, great. If not, yeah, no big deal. It's just really convenient. Especially out here in the quarry, you know. I've got power tools. I want to use them. Because I can't use them in real life.
Apparently they were too powerful for the server.
You lose! Good day, sir!
Okay, let's try that again. Well, friends and neighbors, we seem to have ourselves some minor server issues, but okay, well that's fine. It's totally fine. At least it's not my vast army of villagers that is causing server lag of epic proportions. I felt really bad about that too, you know. I have villagers. I was gonna breed a bunch of them to spread them around my valley. Could never really get them to spread, and yeah, it was just not great. So yeah, if mushrooms could be done, I mean, I can understand not wanting to have mushrooms because okay, here you are, you're tearing out dirt and brick or whatever, and then suddenly nothing. You whip out your thing, tear out mushrooms that you didn't plan on. You know, it's sad. There are tears. You have to hold a mushroom funeral. And, you know, mushroom funerals are lengthy processes. You know, you're going to be there a long time at a mushroom funeral. Especially if the Smurfs show up. Because then you've got to also deal with the language barrier. You know, so it's just... It's you gotta be careful, you know.
At least you don't have to worry about fungus growing on the body.
You know, that's true. fungus growing on the body would definitely be a thing. But oh, could you imagine? Oh, could you imagine an open casket? Oh, poor Granny. She has died. She has finally parkoured one too many buildings. And you go to open the casket to say your final goodbyes, or it's an open casket thing, and there's mushrooms growing on her nose, and that would just be weird.
Free dinner?
A free no. One does not eat granny nose mushrooms. That's just not how it works. That's just no. I mean, no.
Well, that's what's in the. Why don't you use them during Thanksgiving? So might be okay.
I might be okay. Yeah, that's how you remember her. I had to clip that one. That's okay. Oh, you know what? I should probably head to my home where I can sleep. So yes, we'll see how that. I'm having fun playing with the clips since I just got them. Yay. They just turned on last night, actually, I think. So I couldn't use them for the stream yesterday, but this is fun. All right, so let's jump back to the project. Okay. Taking them down properly would take the whole thing, but only gives the actual mushrooms. Ah, right. That's fair. Thanks for looking into that there, Sprite, though. Also, I got that there language in that there rat order or something, so, yeah. All right, so what I'm going to do... Hey, axe. All right, now I don't recall. I think these will just go in like that. Of course, now that I'm looking at it, what if I just do the do this in the mushroom and do the sides in something else? Like I don't know what, but something else. So let's take that out. Oh, terracotta goes back there. Well, and someplace else. Well, okay. That would be cool. Yeah, hopefully it's nothing serious. Alright, just gonna take this out. Replace this with the mushroom. And what I could do, so I could replace the. Oh, right. Now, there was a trick, I think, to getting the mushrooms to line up right. But if I put something in the corner, that's not going to be a big deal. Anyway. So, yeah. We shall see. There'll be something I have to look at. I'm walking into glass. That's why. Yeah, I've got a face full of glass. It's, yeah, it definitely seems weird. Now, I know I've had weird things happen while I streamed before, but again, a lot of that was because I had 18,000 villagers going. I was also really sorry about all the noise I created when I started killing all the villagers. The Great Villager Massacre of 2019 was, yeah, that was a little noisy. Okay, so take that out. Slap some terracotta in there. Now, I do need... Uh-oh. Got a little too excited with the axe. Just a touch. Yeah, I'm going to need to bring something down the side. Otherwise, this door is not nearly as helpful as one might hope. But don't know exactly what I want to do down the sides of this. Right? Because I think I want to take the wood out. Take the oak logs out. Okay. Gotta be a little bit more careful. Apparently, the axe goes through the fungus fairly quickly. What to do there? Now, I could just go get some mushroom stem, which would be okay. Oh, and that would be okay. I could do bone blocks. That would be weird and cool, kind of. Actually, you know, what would be really cool would be basalt, but that doesn't exist in this world yet. Basalt has yet to be invented, so... or blackstone, maybe. So maybe what I'll do is let's... I think for now, maybe I'll... Acacia logs.
I'm actually making a mushroom village, and that's my color schemes. You know, the mushrooms and acacia.
Yes. Because it's gonna look cool. I'm gonna have to come get some logs. How to say? Next question: do I have inventory space to harvest some trees? Doors are hard. Okay. So we'll just grab a few. Yes, things like tree gravity, love it. You know, it's takes care of all the replanting. It's a lot faster to gather the trees, which is also there's some disadvantages to that as well, because you harvest them so quickly they don't have time to grow behind you while you're cutting them down. But for some of this quick stuff, it's nice. I'm just gonna hang around. Actually, since I have a minute, I want to give these acacia trees a chance to grow. I'm gonna run over this way. Where's my run button? There it is. Said remapped controls. I don't remember where anything is. So right now, jump is the down cursor, the down arrow button, and sprint is the left arrow button. Okay, yeah, they're still chugging along here, so awesome. Just wanted to make sure. Yep. I'm going to have to call my dad back as soon as I'm done streaming. He's called a lot, so I figure it's probably important. But, alright. So, anyway. This is why I have so many beehives, because all of these trees will potentially grow hives. Which, honestly, you don't want hives to grow on you. People tend to think hives are bad, but, you know... Oh, could you imagine having a body full of beehives? You know, you've broken out in hives and the queen bee is ticked. No. All right, you know, that's just... Oh, that was the transporter room 1. That's the one that gets me places. All right, so... Alright, so let's grab... Oh, there's the acacia. Alright, so I'm just going to take this like that. So you've got the log, you got the texture. Right. Okay. Okay, so that's gonna do some good stuff right there. yeah, that's not bad at all. The contrast is good. I think if I peeled it, you'd clash. The orange would clash, but the wood texture, I think, is looking pretty nice. All right, so let's do the same thing with this guy over here. Where's my doing shrooms over here? I should probably actually take them down. So I was just looking to try to decide if I wanted to go all the way down to the ground at this, rather than leave the cobblestone, which is the natural foundation. Not 100% sure, to be honest. Okay, so just get all that in place. And since I've managed to turn off the lights here. Okay, that could be. If Mojang's having issues. I could totally see that being a problem. You know, it's one of my minor complaints about the architecture of the Minecraft server.
I think that's the roof you're seeing.
It is the roof I'm seeing. There we go. It's like, why can't I reach that? I feel so lost. All right. Well, then. Take a quick nap. But yeah, the dependence on the third party, right? Which, you know, is Mojang's authentication. Which I suppose has some security benefits and all of that stuff, you know. But still. You know, security, convenience, they are in fact inverses of each other. All right. Now, as I'm going to mushroomify these side houses, what I'm not entirely sure is what I want to do with the center one. Okay, now I could absolutely change it to. I don't know if I want to, but I could. And it's always the catch, right? Is how do I want to change this thing to be like some other thing that's maybe not this thing? Yeah. All right. Take all this stuff out. Meanwhile, this guy's just in this house dancing on the table. Which, to be fair, there isn't a lot of room in that house to dance anywhere else. So, you know, if you're gonna dance somewhere, and there isn't floor space, I suppose dancing on the table. Is that a reasonable alternative? Probably not. But does he care? Absolutely not. It's his table. Do whatever he wants. Okay, that's. If he breaks his own table, doing the whole dancing on the table thing, you know, don't expect. He'll be doing a break dance. That is correct. Okay. He is in the way. Move, man. I'm trying to do construction on your house. You know, I know you didn't ask for it, but still. It's happening whether you want to or not. As the landlord here, you just have to do it. I mean, sure, your whole house is going to smell like mushrooms, but for some people, that's not a downside. Okay, Oh, hey, you know, I rejoined. Fly got turned off. Fix. Yeah, if we just run the fix command, will it fix the server? Is that how that works? I mean, sure, it's not quite how it works in real life, but, you know, it's Minecraft. That's a thing.
Well, real life doesn't have a fix command.
You are not wrong. I think real life would be a lot easier to deal with if it did have a fix command. Can we just, fix 2020? There are a lot of things that absolutely could use some help right now. Okay, so what to do?
Maybe we can only like half mushroom it. Just like instead of changing the cobblestone to acacia, if you just change the oak to mushroom.
Just change the oak. I could see that. Okay. That's a reasonable option here. All right, I'm going to do this one from inside, though, because it's going to be a real pain to do this from elsewhere. Well, I suppose that's true. The virus did start in 2019 with the... So, yeah. Actually, I just saw a story... Was it yesterday, a couple days ago, that said it. I think it started even months before anyone else was thinking it did, so yay, I guess. Alright, so take this out. Alright, so we'll just flip through here and hope things are doing alright. Oh, and I am so bad at it. Even promoting my own stuff. But promoting the fundraiser I've got going on for COVID-19 relief, as we're talking about the horrible, no good, very bad virus. You can help provide protective equipment to hospitals and other emergency medical personnel by going to the link that's in the Mixplay board. It's bit.ly/MFG COVID-19. Again, that's bit.ly/MFG COVID-19. It'll drop in the chat as well, the full Tiltify link. But turns out the bit.ly, the shortened link, is shorter and a lot easier to type. So go to bit.ly/MFG COVID-19. You can help donate. Every donation of $5 or more, I will eat one of these extreme sour warheads. And you can watch my face shrivel in on itself, because it will happen. But man, you are correct, Sprite, about how much the life changed for some people. And also how much it didn't change. That's the other weird thing. Right? So, okay, so my daughters are in dance. They couldn't go to dance class anymore. My son's taekwondo class was canceled, that type of thing. But otherwise, other than working from home, my life hasn't changed. Which is kind of, I don't know if it's kind of sad or weird or what, but yeah, something is just looking odd with this. I'm going to think maybe the acacia is a mistake. Because the cobblestone's not bad, because it blends in with the foundation. Maybe what I need to do is change the foundation there as well.
I think it just looks weird with the building on top of it.
That is also true. I might have to come up here and do some more. If I peel the jungle logs, right, they're going to look a little bit more stem-like. Right, if I peel those and then replace the oak with mushroom, that might work. But yeah, I think with going with the mushroom thing, this is definitely right. So if I change this, all right, fly, baby, fly. Okay, I think I got about half of those. I did, in fact, get every other one. Yes, I'll have to change the oak, but that goes a lot better with the mushrooms. Yeah. But it's actually was the other thing that was actually kind of cool about COVID and all the changes it's made is that it was actually cool to see how much technology allows us to actually do all of the isolation and quarantine stuff that wasn't possible back like with the Spanish flu. You know, it also just occurred to me how silly that looks. Almost looks like a worm. Oh, Sprite, thank you so much for that donation to COVID, and it is a $5 donation. All right, let's see how this goes. That is awesome, Sprite. You are amazing. All right. So this is what do we got here? A black cherry. All right, let's whip out the webcam because. All right. Let's. All right. All right, here it goes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That. Holy smoke. Okay, that's. My wife always volunteers to eat one of these things instead of me. It's not nearly as much fun. Oh, wow. Oh, oh, wow. Okay. Well, spray. Thank you so much for that. Oh, wow. Okay. That's I'm gonna go ahead and clip that too. See if I got that whole thing. Wow. Yeah, I remember Sprite. You were talking about the how you were talking about some of the donate or some of the funding stuff, like the laptop that helped with his dealing with his issues, and that's really cool. Whew. Holy cow! Man, those are sour. But yeah, I didn't get to deal with bonuses and stuff. Yeah, working for a government, it's doesn't quite happen quite that way. But because actually I work for a university, so it's all that stuff. Oh, still on Facecam screen. Thank you so much. I'd have noticed sometime in the next half hour. I'd go to sign off, and there it goes. All right. There we go. There we go. It's a fixed. It's all right. Nobody wants to see Minecraft anyway. They're just here for my dashing good looks. Yeah. Okay. All right. So we'll just strip this. Okay. Yeah, jungle wood looks almost like worm flesh. Okay, so and then if I replace the oak with more mushroom, yeah, I think that'll work. And then I'll need to and still do so if I do acacia fence post here down these corners, that's gonna look great. I need to find a door. Probably in the center one. There we go. Wowzers. Okay. Okay, so. Yeah, it was. Well, that's exactly it, Is sometimes it's those little things that help, right? It's like, hey, this because of this extra thing, whether it was some of the stimulus or whether it was, in your case, hey, we can use this money to fund a laptop. Now it frees up the main machine, so he can do his thing while you do yours. It's always amazing how those little things make a difference, you know? What am I doing? I have lost my mind, is what I'm doing. Okay. I'm building a house out of mushrooms, you know, which is a totally sane thing that everybody does.
Can you imagine the smell after it rains?
Oh, I bet it smells amazing, all right? There's a mushroom farm not far from where I live. Not far enough from where I live, actually, I think is the right way to put that. And there are days when it reeks. I mean, it is bad. I mean, I'm used to living in an agricultural area where, okay, you get a little fertilizer smell. No. This just rips your sinuses out and strangles you with them. Oh, right. Yeah. What do I do if he's... Yeah, that makes perfect sense. And that's one of the things, too, is we're looking at... Because our kids do online school and have for a long time. Okay, now... Oh, that's why. It's like, why did it suddenly decide to take all of it? Because this isn't mushroom, it's terracotta. So I said some of that didn't change, but having, you know, okay, really? Having them be able to have their own computers and stuff so they could do their schoolwork was really nice. All right, what is the rule about placing this stuff? I remember there was some change that was made so that you can place it. And so it's just the red is only showing. Ah. Okay. I am really happy now this warhead is down to the sweet part of it, not the sour. Holy cow. All right. Man, but that was awesome and amazing, Sprite. I do appreciate that donation so much. That is super cool and awesome. And I don't know, I hope it did. You might check if you've got the mixed play boards. Actually, let me check. Because also, as part of your donation, you should get... oh, it didn't, because it couldn't match your username. So, let's see here. There you go. Give you, you should get tickets that you can use in the mixed play board, which allows you to play movie quotes or temporarily turn on Snapchat filters and stuff as well. So that's all sorts of fun. Hey, no big deal. And actually, it's a weird thing because the bot tries to match your whatever you used in Tiltify with your Mixer username, and if they're not the same, it can't always tie them together. So yes, it's the other things, all that fun stuff. Mandolin likes to occasionally play movie quotes and just startle me, you know, because a few of them are a little bit louder than I was entirely expecting. Well, yep. So, yep, I understand that, all of the weird... Okay, do I really want my name here? What's the... How do I want to do this? Whoa, okay. Let's not fall on the crops. That would be bad. Down. Okay, so I think. Let's make sure I've. Oh, well, there's an ocelot. They don't turn into cats anymore, though, so I don't know if there's a lot of point in taming them.
Well, ocelots keep creepers away.
That's true.
But then again, so do crossbows.
So do crossbows. Crossbows also keep creepers away, but I have to be here with my crossbow. Okay, so. All right, so let's just meander right on up this way. Double check the inside of the house. All right, cool. Take this dirt out too. All right. Oh, yes. Which tries to use the first and last name. And that's it. I don't. You know, even I don't know your name. Yeah, on the internet, no one knows you're a dog, right? That was the old saying from way back in the olden times of the internet, like the 80s or something. Okay. Okay, so yeah. So that is super awesome. So this is nice. And I think if I think I'm going to go ahead and keep that and put these squares in as where's the oak logs, and just leave them here just as decorative patterns. That'll look really cool. I do need oops, no. Okay, so that goes there. That goes there. Do the same sort of thing over here. All right, well, you know, things happen. All right, so we'll just okay, gotcha. Yeah, and see, that's one of those things, even people I know who are in my channel, like one of my older daughters will drop in from time to time. I still refer to her using her username because that's how everyone else sees her, right? If I were to, okay, right, so you just said, okay, your name's Alicia. If I were to, yeah, come in and talk to Alicia, other people in the chat may not know who I'm talking to and not know who to respond to and stuff. So I tend to use screen names anyway, just to keep other people from getting too confused. All right, so. All right, I'll need to deal with some light out here too, but for now I'll just do that. Yeah, and it was one of those things too, you know, when I was multi-streaming and stuff and trying to keep track of who's who and what and where and when, that just got weird. All right, so, well, I don't know if Talon's in the stream. I moved my talk button. There it is. All right, there we go. I think I just flew out of bed. Which, you know, it happens. Sometimes you just levitate sideways out of your bed. You know, it happens. You know, it's weird, but
Nothing to be concerned about.
nothing to be concerned about. Really comfortable, in fact. But, you know, just sometimes you gotta... Well, you know, it was sort of an out-of-body experience. And, you know, and I've seen movies, right? Ghostbusters. You know, it's like that. I don't know why I'm going to fly over there instead of teleport, but I am. Okay. There's the pool party. Yeah. Oh no. I can see him coming out of that, you know, waking up and falling. That's never a good thing. You wake up, you feel that fear of falling, right? You wake up, you feel like you're falling, and it turns out you really are. That's never a great feeling. All right. This was so cool. I had so much fun building this yesterday. Okay. So, how are we doing here? All right. So I think I want to get a little bit of... So, of course, now that I'm looking at the mushroom, as bright red as that is, I'm not entirely sure the acacia fence post would be the right thing to do there.
I think spruce might be nice.
Spruce could be good. Oh, yeah, the volleyball net was fun. That was actually the first thing I built. Jeez, this button. This is the run button. Yeah, this was the first thing I built. Because I knew I needed a volleyball net. So, hey, you know, grab some acacia fence, some spider web, and, you know, go to town. I cleaned up a bunch of spider web when I was... when I cleared out my last abandoned mine and set up my spider spawners, I carved out a fair amount of spider web. Okay, so spruce you're saying. So what do you think, spruce fence post? Is that... All right, I might actually have some of that already. So that's oak. I know I've got some spruce fence here somewhere. Was I not paying attention when I decided to make... Oh, no, I just carved out 18,000 planks. Okay, that would explain it, yes. Oh, yes, I remember Talon mentioning that in Manda's Discord. Which, for those of you who are watching, if you haven't checked out her streams and stuff, give her a shout out.
Shout out to Mandolin.
There it goes. Because she is awesome and amazing at the same time, which is better than my typing ability here. All right, so yeah, but over at twitch.tv/mandolin. One of these things is not like the other. Okay, that was not nearly as much spruce as I was expecting. All right, so I'm going to need at least 12. Okay, so that's 15. Awesome. All right. All right, so let's see. So if I drop these in here, just like that. Maybe. Let me craft a couple of acacia ones here, and just to... those are doors. Totally not the... I have a lot of acacia doors. What the heck? I mean, that's okay, but apparently I needed acacia doors. Like, lots of them. All right. So let's see what the acacia fence looks like. All right. Jump, jump. Jump. Okay, so that's the acacia, which looks a lot less red next to the mushroom. And there's the spruce. What do y'all think? Think the spruce, the acacia? I mean, I could do dark oak. Oh, yeah. I did that. I was back in my PlayStation world, and I had an iron farm Actually, it was just a villager farm. It wasn't really mining iron. I just wanted a lot of villagers. And, of course, none of that works anymore because it's all beds. So, I think the spruce is the right choice. Honestly, the acacia is just kind of wrong. Now, you know, I could use like dark oak, and that would give a really yeah, exactly. Seriously old school. I had an issue. It's one of those things I ran into when I said, okay, I need to breed some villagers just to have villagers in my village. And I was still thinking in the way doors worked, where you needed like 3 doors per villager. And so I created like 3 beds per villager, except that's not how it works. Okay, so okay. So the science says mycelium is not going to spread out here. Which is too bad. Yeah, I wanted to build like a haunted house area that used mycelium as the ground covering, which would have looked super cool, but it wouldn't spread. So, yeah, that was sad. It's in a different world, but okay, so I need to do a little bit of stuff up here, because that's just plain and boring that way. Also looks like really big lips. It's like this building wants to come and give you a giant sloppy kiss. Of course, I don't know anyone who wears polka dotted lipstick. Stop. I can't tell. But, you know. What do I know? Maybe that's a thing. I mean, I don't wear lipstick, so I don't know. It's glitter. That's it. It's glitter. It reminds me... Sprite, when you were sailing around my world, did you see my my little cliff guy? This was just one of those silly things. Oh yeah, I'll just fly there because trying to find it otherwise it can be tough. So back here in my valley, so there's the party house. There's my swamp village, the lava steamship place, right? Yeah. Holy cat, Batman! Look at all the freaking cats! And the sheep. This is apparently the animal spawning ground. So, wow. Anyway. So, yes. The cliff guy. Just, you know. He was, he's there giving a thumbs up. Thumbs up, yeah. It was just one of those, it was basically natural formation. I just had to carve it and make it. This needs to be a guy with an arm and stuff, you know. But holy cats, Batman. Okay, so, if anyone's lost a cat, this is where they all are. And sheep and chickens. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, I don't want to ask this, but I'm going to, Sprite. If you kill cats, do you get cat heads? I don't know that I want to know the answer to this. Okay, we're gonna find out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, cat lovers everywhere. Come back here, cat. I just want to kill you and take your head. I mean, there's nothing... It's okay. I mean, okay, cats are resilient. Come here. Okay, that's one cat. No cat head. So, now, admittedly, it took me a while, number of chickens that I killed to get a chicken head. But apparently, you know, cat heads aren't a thing, so. Okay, we'll go with that. So, science. Science says, no.
Science says, you cruel human being, I'm not gonna give you that.
I know, right? But I need a cat. I need the cat heads to mount on my wall, right? I mean, I've got my giant wall of heads over here, and you know, it needs more cats, right? I've got villagers. I don't know if I have them all. I need to see if I still need to collect more villagers. You know, I've got a few others, but I don't have any cats, so I don't know. Anyway, but now that we have conducted the somewhat cruel science experiment, let's go ahead and fire up those end credits, because it is about time for me to be going away for the evening. I do want to thank all of you for watching, and Hologram for the follow. Sprite, I don't know why it didn't throw you in there for your donation, but I absolutely appreciate that as well. You can, of course, follow me on Patreon as well, at patreon.com/musicforgaming. There's also sorts of benefits over there. Check that out. On stream, exclusive access, other stuff. So check that out. And of course, you can also follow me on the socials over there at Twitter, Instagram, at musicfreegaming. You can also join the Discord server if you want to chat off of stream and all that fun stuff as well. So check that out. Stream schedule is below. I will be streaming Saturday at 7:30 in the morning, Mountain Daylight Time. So be sure to check that out. And also, if you follow me on Twitter or join the Discord, every Monday I post the schedule of what games I'm going to be playing. Mostly it's Minecraft. Thursdays, usually sometimes I'll throw in something else. So be sure to look for those as well. And until next time, be excellent to each other. And this is Music Free Gaming signing off.